Hey Melcy, 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 Melcy.
Melzy got the pics, too tall, crank beats, and I stay inside Nikes like a pair of stank feet. I'm the captain of the boat, I'm the man chief. You broke as a joke and can't nobody prank me. If them other niggas lame, then you know they ain't me. Cause when shit be getting sour, then you know it ain't sweet.
Motherfucking Melzy Mo. We got Nisha here. We got Armana here. How you gonna run away from the camera? You supposed to be on it. Believe it. We gonna ask some OD shit. How many dudes a girl gotta fuck before she a hoe? We gonna figure it out today. That's gonna make a whole bunch of y'all whores. Now we gonna talk about these motherfucking relationship do's and don'ts. Some people didn't want to answer it, but in a perfect relationship, what would the do's and don'ts be?
Okay, what?
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go first. We gonna ask her first because she's the only one currently in a relationship. So we gonna ask her first.
So what was the question again?
In your perfect
do's and don'ts.
Relationship dudes. I mean, anything to make that person happy, I guess, and keep as less, the drama at a minimum, because nobody's relationship is perfect. And
What about if there's something that you need in a relationship that guy truly doesn't know how to do?
that they don't know how to
Compromise is called
do? Yeah, I mean,
right?
communication.
Compromise.
Hey, shut the fuck up. She doesn't want to say compromising.
Communication. Just keep it real. If things, if that person doesn't agree with certain things, I mean, that's what it is. Just try and work around it. If you really love that person, if you care for that person, then you will try your best to keep the relationship.
Oh, I forgot. Believe, alright, I'm gonna go. I want Romalis to go.
The best way to maintain a relationship is to relate. Is that it?
Because in a way, because if you don't relate, that's the main problem right there. If y'all can't relate to each other, then it's not gonna be a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, the dudes are understand. Fuck a compromise. The whole thing about compromising is usually that person doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't relate.
I want to say something.
Duh, it's your show.
I think compromising is the biggest thing, cause like I just said to her, if somebody don't do something that makes you happy, period, but they're willing to compromise their habits to make you happy, in a sense, it might not be 100%, but if they meet you halfway and shit, that's compromising. If for the relationship, you gotta sacrifice something.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So I think compromising and shit, I mean, that's a do. As far as don'ts, don't be a whore. Don't be on Facebook talking about whores.
I think sex is way too important to people. That's what ruins all my relationships.
What, sex?
Yeah. It's just way too important, I guess. And communication is big with me. I like to know where I stand, and I like everything to be out in the open rather than just it appear one day.
But check this out: is sex important when you're not in a relationship? Why?
We talking about sex. I got something to say. I think sex is important, period, because that's why dudes be cheating, right? Look. That's like girls that be saying they don't suck dick, right?
Leo.
Now, who's Leo? But look, the whole thing, you might not have sucked no dick, but I mean, if you love somebody, you're going to, period. Even if you're not good at the shit, you're going to try it, dog. So I mean, as far as sex, it's important once you start having it. Once you start having the sex in a relationship, one might like it more than the other. And the one that likes it is gonna ask for it all the time. The one that don't like it is gonna be so mad because he or she gotta give it.
That's the whole point.
So that's where compromising come. Hey, fuck your man all the time you want. Fuck your bitch all the time you want, and all that shit. And then it'll just be a wrap.
But what if she want to cheat watch a movie?
There's rainy nights for that and shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
Rainy nights, why can't we chill and watch a movie, then fuck, or fuck and then chill?
Not even. I don't gotta have sex though, cause I'm still saving myself for marriage and shit. But and the whole thing is that if I'm in a relationship, though, I'm gonna be in that relationship. That's why I'm not in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather know I'm gonna be faithful and then get in a relationship instead of not knowing and wondering and be like just talking to people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, if I wanted to be with one of y'all, whatever, right? But I knew that I wanted to fuck this joint, I wouldn't do it because the sacrifice of the fact that I might. You know what I'm saying? But if I know for a fact off break, if we talking and shit, and I feel that vibe all the way, and I feel like I may be able to make something work with you, I'm gonna try it. You see what I'm saying? Period. And at the same time, me, a guy that's always fucking girls, blah blah blah, you can't expect him to be in a relationship where he's not getting that much sex because that's what he's used to. So he's gonna cheat if you're not giving him what he was having without you. You know what I mean? And then for the ones that cheat, even though they fucking a lot, no.
So it's like these relationships with sex or sex without relationships make you poison. Yeah, something like that.
relationships with sex, I think.
Yeah, relationships with sex, but I mean, everything's good in moderation.
True.
And it shouldn't be like an obligation,
If
like, I go visit you, so
True.
we're having sex.
Yeah, true. If I fuck a girl that I'm with all the time, every day, it's not gonna be different the next time or the next time. If we tried everything in the book, it's gonna get so boring to the point where it's like, and I know I gotta fuck you every time I see you type shit. It's gonna be like, why am I gonna go see her if I don't even want to fuck no more? And then shit's gonna be fucked up. And that's the Mel's emotion.
Shit, what was I saying? 30 days, 20 niggas, you fuck 15 of them, you're a whore. Sorry.
But look,
I don't know anything else to say.
if she was like 28 and fuck like 10, 12 dudes, she really not a whore. Like, that's a long time to be fucking. But I mean, if she's 18 and fucked 14, 16 dudes.
If you go to the club every weekend to fuck a different nigga, you're a whore.
Yeah, believe it. If you go in the club and the DJ shouts you out, you a whore for real, dog. You are a whore, dog. Or Noonie. Nah, hold
What it
on.
says, buy a woman on the street.
She looking up on Google what whore means.
It's the
I know
Urban
the answer.
Dictionary.
Man, I'm just saying.
I know the answer.
I'm just saying. Once you
How
start-
you feel, how y'all feel about how many dudes a girl gotta fuck before she becomes a whore?
It's not how many, it's how you do it. What you do, how you go about it, how many. I mean, I guess it does matter
Man, hold on.
in a time period. I don't know.
I think the time period is the most.
Give
Is the
a time
most.
period like this.
30
Like,
days, you should not be
You don't
messing
have-
with
Okay,
like 4 niggas.
what about a girl who goes on a rampage of having sex with dudes and then just stops and be like,
Why
I'm
you
good.
stop?
She wants to change her lifestyle. Is she still a whore?
True. All right, look.
She was a whore.
She might not be a whore, but
She was known as a whore.
yeah, believe it, and nobody's gonna let that go.
Why?
Period.
You can't just change your name like that.
If he kills somebody, right?
He always gonna be a murderer.
He's always gonna be a murderer, no matter what. You see what I'm saying? Noonie, how you feel?
What?
If a joint was a whore, right?
Mhm.
Fuck 30 dudes in 2 days, right?
Damn.
The next day she decides to give her life to Christ and don't ever do it again.
Hey, though, I swear to God, I know that situation, though. No bullshit.
You were doing that?
No. Nah. I know this one
Now
bitch.
you
been
a virgin like me.
I'm a virgin, man.
Believe me. I don't even know what a hug
Matter
feel
of fact, I
like.
can't even lie. I'm celibate, though.
Hey, believe it.
You celibate, I'm buying.
You heard him?
So what is
Hey.
it, Noonie, if a girl was a hoe
Mhm.
and then she decided to change her life?
I feel like it's nobody's place on earth to judge somebody.
It is nobody's-
That's
I mean,
my
you
personal
can't
opinion.
judge.
But everybody
But-
judges something though.
But
period.
don't
You
just
judge
try to.
something
But
too.
don't just try to over a weekend talking about, oh, I don't do that no more. I didn't change my life, bitch. That take time.
That's like people say that they
Don't
don't
try to
smoke no more and it
Because
only
You
been a
have
day.
temptation. You can
You know what I
do that.
mean?
Don't
Yeah.
say because you got a boyfriend now, y'all bunned up and shit. That's my boo, and you just.
Cause if the
fucked
right
my
if
nigga
the
the
right
other
dick
week.
come
Shut up.
along, you gonna jump on it
You
too.
just
Period.
changing.
It's just how you go about it.
What made no sense? What made no sense?
And it
What
depends on
made
your
no sense?
maturity level.
One man's wife.
If
hold
you
on.
immature,
One
you
man's
just think
wife
sex
is
is
another
cool.
man's
Yeah.
whore.
Like,
Believe
okay.
it.
You can
Believe
have
it.
sex. It's sex.
It's
You're
sex.
grown, you wanna have sex. But if you're like letting 3 men go in on you at the same time
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that, that's nasty.
Yeah.
And that
That's a
makes
night.
you, huh?
That's a night right there.
That just makes you a whore.
He be
That's fun
This
right
fucking
there. I'm
guy.
not gonna say who, but I know some niggas that have.
Feel about Mousy?
Yeah, how do you feel about Mousy?
I love Daddy Mousy. Mousy's
Daddy.
the shit. He like me. He ruthless. Say what he want whenever he want, how the fuck he want to.
Yes.
That's all.